Hey there, so in this video, I'm going to go over some of your questions that you've asked regarding crypto taxes in Canada. In my previous video that I had made regarding resources on crypto taxes, I had asked people to leave their questions in the comments for me to answer in a future video. And so in this video, I'm going to answer those questions. So people have been asking me some variation of the same question, and I'll be answering them in this video. I do want to preface this video by saying that although I've got a decent understanding of personal income taxes in Canada, I'm by no means a tax specialist, and that whatever I say in this video is based on my opinion and interpretation of what the CRA has outlined regarding taxes on crypto, but I very well could be wrong. Please don't take this video as financial advice, but rather an opinion piece. Always speak with a tax specialist about your specific situation if you're unsure of something. Having said that, let's take a look at some of the questions. The first question is about the tax implications of trading between coins but not cashing out. Let me first explain that a taxable event happens when a coin is disposed of even for another coin. This means that if you bought Bitcoin and sold it for Ethereum, the gain or loss on the Bitcoin should be included in your taxes even if you didn't sell the Bitcoin for cash. The CRA clearly states that with an example on their page, as you can see over here. I often see people saying that you don't need to pay taxes on it until it's been sold for cash, which is not the case, because that would essentially mean that you're treating the crypto gain as quote unquote tax-free, which shouldn't be the case. If you make a lot of money trading crypto but never recorded it for income tax purposes the year the money was made, and when you do cash it out later in the future, this will warrant an audit in my opinion, because the question that the CRA will have is, how did you get so rich quickly? Did you really make all that money in this particular year, or did you put off paying those taxes? And if that's the case, there's going to be some fines and penalties associated with it. What this effectively means is that you can be crypto rich but cash poor. To piggyback off of the first question, the second question is about buying XLM with Canadian dollars to then send it off to another exchange for USDT to then use that USDT to purchase another coin and the tax implications around that. As I did say in question 1, a taxable event happens when a disposition occurs. With regards to this one though, one thing that's not factored in is that XLM is just an economical means of going from Canadian dollars to USDT ultimately, and not with an intention to profit off of the price movement. This is assuming that you've sold the XLM within a reasonable amount of time upon receiving it at its final destination. Having said that, what I would do is record how much USDT you got with your Canadian dollars to help you calculate your cost basis on future coin purchases. When purchasing coins with that USDT, you can use the Canadian dollar amount of the USDT as your cost basis. So as an example, you buy $1,000 Canadian worth of XLM and you receive 800 USDT after selling that XLM. You later use 200 USDT, which is 25% of your initial 800 USDT. 200 divided by 800 is 25% to purchase 20K. This means that you effectively paid 250 Canadian dollars, or 25% of your $1,000 Canadian, for the 20 cake, or $12.50 Canadian per cake, which is the $250 Canadian divided by 20. I do want to say that this is a bit of a gray area, and that the CRA may see that each transaction is separate regardless of intention, and thus the classification of each transaction applies. If that's the case, again, it's going to be a tax calculation headache. The third question is how earning crypto through staking, farming, or through interest is calculated. Before I answer this, I first want to make the clarification that there's a difference between earning via staking and farming and earning via interest, in my opinion, as set out by the CRA. In one of the CRA's posts, they say that staking is similar to crypto mining, and thus it can be inferred that earnings through staking and liquidity pools or farming are treated as business income just as mining is. As for interest, however, it would be considered other income. This distinction matters as there are different rules that apply to each classification in general, not specifically with crypto as outlined by the CRA. Either way though, this is a tax calculation headache because of how each portion is classified. As an example, if you're staking coins, you may incur business income and also a capital loss if at the time of disposing your coins, the price is lower than at the time you received them. However, if both situations are treated as business income and a business loss, then there are fewer issues to deal with as they can offset each other. The same thing would apply if you were earning interest on your coins on Celsius. The market value of the coins that you receive would be count it as other income. But between the time of receiving those coins and the time of disposing them, that classification will be treated differently, and also the rules that apply. I believe that this would also apply to crypto that you've received for free, such as with airdrops and Shakepay's shaking sats. My guess is that the market value at the time of receiving those coins is what's added as other income, but then it gets complicated between the time of receiving those coins and the disposition because of how it's classified. As everyone has a different situation, I can't say with certainty how the coin disposition section would be classified for you. So there you have it. Those were some of your frequently asked questions, and hopefully I've been able to answer them in this particular video. In future videos, I'm going to show and explain to you how to better calculate your crypto taxes, if they're considered capital gains or business income, and possibly as other income. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video or found it educational, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you think that there's someone who'll get some value out of this video, please share it with them. If you're interested in receiving notifications of my future videos, then hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.